French style marble design, and trying Kiara Sky all-in-one powders for the first time. Coming up. Hello guys, Anastasia here. Today I will try Kiara Sky all-in-one powders. They can be used as dip as well as acrylic powders. I will need clear and pure white, as well as Glam and Glits, Glow Collection, Twinkle Twinkle, and no wipe top coat. I already set the form and prep the nails, then I will apply dehydrator and non-acid primer. Design I'm about to do right now is kind of like recreation of my old work. I did this I think like 8 years ago or something, and then I found these old pictures and I thought it's gonna look kind of cool now as well. And the coolest thing about it is that you can create it just by using white and clear, or you can use any other color as well. So we're starting with clear, and I'm building a thin foundation for the design. This is quite important. Do not apply too much, as this is not the half of the sculpted nail yet. This should be only the foundation. I believe this design will look great in almond shape, oval, and if you do stilettos as well. So we decided to go with almond shape, and this client, she has a really long nail bed, so we can afford ourselves to make longer nails. Make sure that this clear foundation is connected to the nail plate. As for the powder, I have to say that it is pretty easy to work with. The only issue is that currently in my studio it's pretty cold. We do not have this central heat system on yet. That's why it's taking quite a while to do the application. But I believe if the room temperature is like usual, it's definitely gonna work a little faster. Then we are going to create nail bed, but I'm not going to use nude like we usually do. I will do white instead, and this is the one which is Twinkle Twinkle by Glam and Glits. It also glows in the dark. It also has a tiny glitter particles. I'm not sure if the camera is actually showing them. They're just tiny, but just trust me, they're right there. So I'm doing a reverse smile line. Make sure that it's symmetrical. And also here's the thing. You can make it more like a V shape, or you can make it like more rounded. It's really up to you. But whichever shape you pick, it should match with the shape of the free edge. If you do it like that, it's gonna look amazing. I'm not going to apply this white all the way up to the cuticle. I just want to create this fade. So you can add a little more color if you feel like there's not enough fade. And near the cuticle, I wish to leave it clear. Then I thought that we actually need a little bit more white. So this is how I added a tiny bead and then faded in both directions. So we will have this fade. Now I'm taking clear. The consistency should be a bit closer to wet. Apply it on the free edge, and then right away I apply drops of white, and with a small brush I'm mixing them, and this is how I create marble. I'm using pure white by Kiara Sky now. This is not the one that's glowing in the dark. And then just with the brush I tap it on top, and then these lines and the entire marble look will change a little bit. Do not forget to leave some gaps and do not add too much of the white, so we will have this marble which is like both white and clear. Then you can use an orange wood stick or any other sharp object to add a bit more swirls and marbles if you feel like that's not enough. I just realized how thoughtful of me was to use black forms, because you can actually see what's going on there. And then we're going to encapsulate it with clear. I'm going to cover this entire surface and also smooth it out as much as I can. So you can use multiple colors. I just realized that probably I should have added some glitter, which is also gonna look nice. With these white colors, I think this design reminds me of snow or blizzard or something like that. But if you use multiple colors or just change the color, it's definitely gonna look different. We did not add any product near the cuticle yet, that's why I'm going to go with the clear, apply the bead and slightly encapsulate the nail bed area as well. You can also take a look from different views, and if you see like the apex is missing, you can always add it with a clear. Now it is time to take off the form, and here's the little trick I do. Yes, you just witnessed a small trick that I do sometimes. I just use a small scissors and cut off the extra from the sidewalls. But it is possible only if the product is super thin there. Obviously, it's not possible to cut acrylic if it's really thick. Now it's time to shape the nails. I'm going to do parallel sidewalls and file it on top as well. By the way, if you are not using enough white, and if you're encapsulating it with clear a lot, you may notice that the design looks a bit yellow, and this is not because of the product. It always happens when we have too much clear on top. That's why I recommend when you're building this reverse smile line to add more white, like you're actually building the nail. And also it is better to use a pure white to do these marbles, because they're going to become more like natural white anyways. Because if you will use a natural white, it's gonna be too pale, but that's just my opinion. Then we file and shape the nails, and the favorite part of all the design, encapsulating it with top coat, and I'm using the one by Kiara Sky, the rub-on top coat. Cure for 30 seconds, and here we go. Now this set definitely reminds me of winter and snow. Let me guys know, what do you think? Would you like to try it with the same or maybe different colors? And I'm definitely happy with Kiara Sky powders and going to use them in the future. All the links and the discount code will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more nail art tutorials and product reviews just like this one, consider subscribing. See you in my next video. Goodbye!